Well,
Yeah.
me.
Connections there, you not get it. Yeah,
You have no connection.
Yeah. Just say that
Well,
Doma, all kind of things that just happening here. No, I'm sure no he, no tea.
when he was 12 years older Ellen. Ellen did not want him to become president. So Ellen did not introduce him to many leaders. Ellen was doing her thing on her own. She was traveling from country to country and kept a man in the garage for 12 years, according to Boyka himself.
Yes.
That means he was not empowered to meet any leader. When the African leader themselves need support from the West.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All African leaders need support from the West.
Yeah.
No African leader will help another African leader with money for development.
Yeah.
In the West. That's not about Boyka.
Okay.
Because when we are wrote, the Senate did a comprehensive report of the funding and attached the Supreme Court ruling and the amnesty law and everything, and the position statement for those commissioners who decided from Brother to where, and said the way forward is a Panama House discussion for peace. Then when Boyka come now, he is deceived by coming there, by the Dillon there, Nombi there, and he now where he's just thinking all kind of way Boyka, all kind of thing. He want to go after people. Then, the CDC still control the lower house in the upper house.
Mm-hmm.
So they went some kind of thing they did, but they did a resolution that passed because of money crossing.
Yeah.
Then they sent it to the Senate.
Mm-hmm.
Then something happened. Wow! All that they almost signed to Yombi house. Then they brought it that Tuesday morning. They didn't tell me they had it for me. Oh! Then when I heard what was happening, it was remain 2 persons to sign. That was me, that was Bani, Jim Bani. Now when I went to Kun, I said, what is going on? You were here when we had sent paper, and you were here with our own leadership, and we sent the report with all documents, legal documents, to guide where. Then Boyka benefited from the 2010 decision by the Supreme Court to be involved in the election in 2011 because he was not to run with Ellen.
You're right.
He benefited.
You're right.
Then after serving our Bible for 12 years now, he's now president now. We finished campaign for that kind of old man, then he wants to persecute us. He not going to persecute us. So what is going on with Kun? Then Kun said, well, what I will do for you is to help you with lawyer. Get 5,000, go look for lawyer. It was from Kun office, my own son office that I went and signed a resolution. I've never seen them why y'all did this. You know what they told me?
No.
Resolution is not a law. So starting the resolution, I mean, we agree. Bring it now. When Boyka send a bill, they will not put all the law they put in now and back it.
Oh, okay. That was a smart move.
I said correct move.
Nigeria is in trouble.
Correct move.
But I tell you this, I still repeat, if the president refuses to change, then the government is in trouble. The government, if you finish this government, let's thank God. Because as from next year, it's said to be fluctuating. And all the people that is in the government, they are liars. All of them. They don't know why they are there. They don't know what they are doing. They don't know the reason of staying in that system. They are just pushing the vehicle like this. They don't know where the vehicle, they don't know where it's going. So the forefathers of Liberia, they are in pains. It's very regrettable. Even the former president, Syphilis, is even regret having this person as a president. So that is just it. They believe that Dr. Ware is too much for Liberia. That is the man who have brought transformation, total transformation to Liberia. That is a man who have turned Liberia to mini London or mini US. And he will have done it in second term. But they didn't understand. They are angry with him. They believe that he's against them. They believe that he doesn't like Liberians. That's what they believe. That's what they believe. You say Liberia will be zero in sports. Zero.
In sports?
Tell me something. Zero. Oh yeah, go to Nations Cup now. Go to Nations Cup. Let's see. Let me see you Nations Cup. Go to Nations Cup. I'll give $500,000. If you qualify for Nations Cup, I'll give your national team $500,000. I promise. Your Nations Cup, your experience in Liberia now. If you don't know, in 2 years' time, Liberia will be worse. Will be one of the worstest country in the whole world. What I mean, worstest country in the whole world. If the Liberia will not protest against this government, tell me there is no God. If Liberia will not begin to cry, coming together to cry and said, we don't want you again, leave, resign, tell me there is no God. I will never serve God again. I am a prophet of God, and I'm talking as a prophet. Right? The hardship, you have not seen that hardship now. In 2 years' time, you will see the hardest hardship you have never experienced. Liberia will drink dirty water, and they will be thanking God for drinking. That is the kind of president you have. This president does not have anything. He doesn't have any template. He doesn't have any roadmap for the nation. They just force him there. It was rigged election. Rigged election. It was forced on you people. It was forced to be president. So, and the people who connive to do all of this and put him there, right? US.
The US, the United States?
United States. They are involved in this election. I am telling you, not politically, I am telling you spiritually what I foresaw. It was rigged. Totally rigged. And now they have seen it, that this person does not know anything. This person cannot help the nation. This person cannot put the nation right.
For the tension we've created, the few times especially, almost creating embarrassment for this country. As it relates to the speaker, the embarrassment we created to the government, that got everybody confused, we want to apologize. But let me tell you why it happened. There is always a reason for these things. There's some common practice. And the House of Representatives, even the entire legislature. Whenever you go to the first round of election, we await the second round to determine the speaker. And the issues of consensus, we await the second round to determine the speaker. We believe that whenever a speaker is from the party of the government, it makes our work easier. There will be not too much confrontation. The tension we created this few days emanated from one of our colleagues who felt that tradition to be changed. They remember in the 54, Buffers Chamber, but then the speaker, they never had one member, the CDC did. But the fact that Buffers Chamber was a sedition, and moreover his party won the presidency, His Excellency former President George Manuel, we decided to give the right to Buffers Chamber. There was no contention. Normally the president takes the speaker and the deputy falls in the opposition to balance the house. But under our regime, the 55th legislature, there were people who felt was smarter than us in terms of following the tradition. After we won the election, our president was waiting for the second round. Fortunately for all Unity Party emerged victorious, we called for a meeting and we told our fellow lawmakers. And this time around, the seat is for Unity Party. They said, no way. It can't happen. Because I get money more than you. I know more than you. I'm more sophisticated more than you. It can't happen. We forced to take the seat. It was on that basis that when we won the election, we lost our 5 vote. I'd like to tell you this because I apologize for the tension created by us. But more, there was a reason. It was on that basis that we felt if our government will have an opposition speaker, it will suppress the success of the referendum. I'll be honest with you, no matter how you feel. It was on that basis that today we made victorious because we know the right agenda of the House is to have a speaker.
A systematic erosion of democracy, executive overreach, and open disregard for our constitution, lawlessness in the legislature, with the presidency turning a blind eye even when the sacred hall of our democracy go up in flames. Security forces brutalizing peaceful citizens, while millions have been spent on so-called operations that offer no protection to ordinary Liberians. They said we were the problem, but now the Liberian people can see for themselves. The real problem is the unity party that is now in power. The time has come to speak the truth without fear. This government is failing and Liberia is paying the price. For seditions, let us not lose hope. Even the longest night must give way to daylight. Even the strongest storm must pass. We are still standing and we are still strong. We will not give up on Liberia. We will not give up on our people. And we will never give up on CDC. We are the party of the slums and the city. We are the voice of the voiceless. We are the protectors of the poor and the defender of their dreams. From New Cruton to Peaceville, from Buchanan to Bond Mines, from Sunny Quarter to Southtown, the CDC remains in the hearts of the people. This rally is a clear sign. We are reorganizing, we are preparing, we are coming back. I say to you, we are coming back. But in order to do that, we must build a strong, together we must fortify the one institution that can correct the failure of the Buaka administration. And that institution is the Mate Coalition for Democratic Change. This is why I call on all of you today, not just to believe, but to act. Not just to hope, but to build. Let us invest in the movement that has invested in you. Let us pay our due so that the party remains financially and politically prepared. Your dues are more than money. They are a seed of commitment, a pledge of loyalty, and a symbol of hope. I am so proud to launch this due payment campaign today because it means that you, the grassroots, you, the real owner of this party, are ready to step forward, take charge, and prepare for the future. As your political leader, I promise you this: we will not rest, we will not retreat, we will organize, mobilize, and energize until we reclaim the leadership of Liberia. But let us do it the CDC way, peacefully, lawfully, strategically, and respectfully. Because when our time comes, and it will come, believe me, we must be ready not just to win, but to govern better. We must correct the wrongs, improve the system, and restore the dignity of the Liberian people. So let us unite, let us rise, let us believe, and let us build. And to all our young people, I say, stay focused, stay clean, stay strong. To our women, you are the backbone of this movement. Keep rising. To our elders, your wisdom is still needed. Stay with us. And to our opponent, we see the failure and we are coming to face it. Again, as the great Nelson Mandela said in a quote, it always seems impossible until it is done. Unquote. The party is alive, strong and mighty. The revolution shall continue. A belief we will uphold to death. The future is not beyond us. The future is straight ahead. And together we will get there. And so I want to close with this advice. Wait well. Liberia and Liberians will call on you again. And therefore, be prepared to win again and lead again. Remember, we are the common people. So let us all unite for the betterment of our country.
And a clear vision for the country. Okay, so it also includes the dividend on some of these problems. For instance, I know it can be argued understandably that the overpower bridge that the Chinese government is about to build and the street, the road from Casady Boulevard to 12th Street, they were all in the Puebla. That's true. But it was blocked in the Puebla. The President Boaca's visit to China, reassuring China that when we are taking action on it.
That's up to all of you, wherever you are. It's great joining us right here tonight on this very day. And we are grateful to the Almighty God for everything that we are doing here. And so we are forever grateful. Let me say hats up to all of my fantastic students. We are all on here tonight because we're going to utilize all of our time. So we're not going to waste time. Let me say hats up to all of you. Asata and Mela. She is asking, hi, is baby? Oh, baby is doing so great. And baby had trouble. Baby can step on the head. When people sleeping, baby can step on the head and all. She doesn't care. Baby not chakla be and all. But anyway, we are certainly getting there. Thanks for asking. All right, and so let me say hands up to you. One Joe Sulu, yeah, Joe Sulu. Joe Sulu, yeah, I don't know. Just talk with Matilda Stevens. Yeah, she's right here. Yeah, then you can get my contact from her and whatever. Because now I put on come to work on it anyway. Now we're not here for that one there. So we are right here on this very day, grateful to the Almighty God for everything. And we are very fantastic, very grateful to the Almighty God for everything He continues to do for us. And let me say hands up to one of our in the Face the Issue chat rooms. And Ethel Dede Morris. She will be graduating from the Cottington University in Masters. So we want to say hats up to her. She and her team and all students of ours who will be graduating on Saturday. Let me say hats up to all of you. I would like to say hats up to my own darling and of course most powerful lady and influential and Florence Doe. She's at the Rabos International Airport. I want to say hats up to you as well. I understand you will be graduating. And let me say hats up to my own darling. We almost like a big family now. Yeah. And Mawen, yeah. Florence is going for masters. And let me say hats up to you, Mawen Kunkwa. Hats up to you, darling. I hope you all doing so great. And these are people I can remember so far who will be walking out of the walls of the Cottington University in masters and of course honor grads as well. So I want to say hats up to all of you. We are grateful. Robert Sloan, hats up, how's everything? And Ellis Brazil, people hit to hear we are coming back. I don't know what their problem. They just the whole country to be like that. They are Tani and Unity Party, that in fact that useless establishment, we call that a useless experiment. They yet to get to be there. That what they yet to get to be passing around with. But without here for that thing, we are certainly grateful to the Almighty God for everything, and with God, all things are possible. You know, one thing I always enjoyed is Joseph Boga and a group. They can be easily laughed at. And that's what I like. Today is Wednesday. Oh, don't forget about the cash game. Today is Mid Week. Yeah, today is Mid Week. So we're ranging from 10 to 100K. Right? So you can go on. And for those of you out there, the Liberty Fortune scratch card is out there. Ask at any of these centers and one of those scratch card dealers and ask them, do you have Liberty Fortune scratch card? You can scratch it and then you do try again. But each Saturday, someone is winning something. So that's why it is. And we are certainly getting there. So, and we say my hope or crush will be in a cloud hope, the city of hope. She will go attend there. Maybe we can't go there. Maybe we not qualify. You know the party will proceed here now. Maybe we not qualify to go down there. So, yeah, maybe what a cloud we are. Oh man, you go better kind of place there, then. No way for baby then said to sneak some kind of way inside that kind of place. He said no for the other people. So today is Tuesday, right? Yeah. Oh, today is Tuesday. Sorry, students. Could you imagine rushing with time? Yeah, today is Tuesday. I have 1K spending for today, Tuesday. Sorry, it's on tomorrow. So we get our regular 4,000 that we're going for tonight. So let me correct that. Thanks to you, my students. Yeah, you know, I'm thinking about some kind of thing I was going to do. You know, there are some cases and things there where you appear in court and there are specific dates that you can remember. And you just work it out that. I hear all of your Aboja, Sylvester Kroma, Emon J. Vincent, my own dad, ever potent dad. I want to say thanks to all of you for correcting me right here. The professor is corrected and he take it. And thanks so much for everything. Yeah. You see, the student can be attentive. You see that the player can catch your air. So now I made some kind of mistake to know whether you're attentive. I did it intentionally to know whether you students are attentive in class. That's how I can catch you up. So anytime I'm coming to class, I can just deliberately, or I will just deliberately make some kind of mistake. Or I don't even want to call it mistake. Once I'm deliberately doing it, it's not a mistake. So I will deliberately state certain wrong thing. So that I can know whether you can be attentive in class. But look at them. All of them they can be attentive. Look at them there. All of them they can be attentive, you know. So let me say what's up to all of you right here on this very day. We are certainly getting there, and with God, all things are possible. So we are getting there. We are certainly getting there. Yeah. So you're sorry, the date issue. Yeah, just I need to tell you sorry. I say I intentionally did it. So I'm not telling you sorry. My own setting, I plan to do that date, and you're correcting me inside Yeah, well done, bro. Baby cannot attend class hope. Baby park get a food. That's the problem with it. Hey man, what we're going to say, what they call, you know the series people there. These people there are led to what they call, they're coming flood their children inside that place there. But there is a criteria set. When they say in need, they're in need. People who are in need, and they will vet, they will check. In fact, the moment you want to call in America, you know, in America, they get all kind of program in there. They say when you're not working again, they get some kind of program they can put you on, you'll be eating free food, right? Oh, that the Democrat were doing that one. I wanted the Republican doing the same thing. They'll be giving you free food, a free ticket. You can go and be passing around. But the moment you get job straight and your number registered through that ticket cancel, because you can afford now to buy your own food, go and buy. You can go buy your own food. That system is in America. You see the woman brought the American system here. So they will check. If you try to dupe the system and go put your child in some kind of area that what they call because you want food, will go for that child. Then what they call tell us, go to your pa, go to your pa, go to your ma, and what they call. Stephen Jimmy, what's up? Long time. I will be doing so good, my brother. And like yo, the thing that will come in talk to me, huh? I'll tell me say the old papi there who supported JV, they say the problem they get with me is the laughter I can put behind the thing. So well papi then you're sorry. Why you can take your time to listen to my laughter when I'm really laughing? Yeah, full stem, right? Thank you so much, Perry Slobot. Yeah, Perry Slobot said they call it full stem. They can give you a, yeah, but the moment you are able, they take you from one day, they cancel that whole thing there, you can't get it again. So that's why it is. So Clark, you know, education stem. Education stem. Now why don't you use it down there? So when you want to call smash, you know, straight, blah, blah, blah. Education stem will be revoked. You will not use it again. So we not qualified to go down there. They will not give on the stem. So now I go to Jackson by me, my man, who's the coordinator, administrator there. I say, when you say this stem here enough for you, this stem here for the other people. So and when I go check VI, even we are declare. It was the what to call, right? Yeah. All right. So that is it right here on this die. We are grateful to the Almighty God. Yeah. And I want to say thanks to all of you for your support you continue to give us. And for the prayers you continue to offer for us. We want to tell you thank you. There are many of you we can't reach to, but we're telling you thank you for everything you continue to do. For the survival of this station, I don't know how this station is even running. Because it's just God. It is just God. To buy AEC, to buy generator fuel, to be what they calling it when the government have threatened every businesses. Lead businesses in this country say, you don't go down there, you go there, we'll cut you off. How your team will manage it? It has to be God. And all they did it for is to see to it that they can strangulate us, that we are not able to run, so that you are not informed. That's what I think most of you in the diaspora or so forth, you get ready to say, oh, AB, that 50 IL. You don't want to days that you can buy a few. All of you in this country will need your support to sustain us. If we not hear, you will not get it. I can see a lot of people Israel trying to help you. Yeah, but if we not hear, you will not get it. If the station goes off, I will get the support. So all of us here, we need support to sustain us. They starve them here, they get family then too. The same way. They need to be paid. And that's it. So we are trying our best, and we think, and Joe Selu, Joe Selu, Joe Selu, Matilda Stevens will give you that. Yeah, she will give you. She'll give you that number. Yeah, she will give you that number. Don't worry. She'll give you that number. Well, you see, this country is for all of us, and we got to fight the same way we are making the sacrifice. I go out there, I do my little legal work, I get my little legal fee, or then blah, 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 here and there. It can be on the station. We operate it. Nobody going stress. We are get stressed already by himself. Just by default, they stress on him already. So we're not like, we are trying our best on our own. A day ready, what the call will go crowding, but no. If you see the kind of thing that wasting on them, I don't even want to think about but just us here at the station. See the number of person that can be wasting here for something. Think about the commander-in-chief of giving. The commander-in-chief of giving. Think about him. So you can know for sure. And we think with God, all things are possible. And we always told you people that if you want to support us, we have a mobile number. And Sam Andrew and that of Sam Andrews and out of Israel, I think they've been working on that. You can do whatever you can in your weak way. You can do it. So we can give you the numbers so that you can use those numbers. To give your support, whichever way. We appreciate it hardly. But you do it, just send text to the very number and say, I did this, I did this, I did this, and we'll be able to understand you. That's what we do. If you can look at, if these people then who were angry can look at Delon, raise money to make Delon senator, that people like us who the real light, who doing real lighting for you, sustaining the lighting. And what they call that, we don't want you can what they call the Dillon that collected your money, eat it, nothing coming from inside. He passing it around. He even fool you for you to not vote for reduction in presidential term. He fool you and all on top of it. And he joined 9 years today. So you see all the things. So you got to be very careful, and that's why. So the number you can dial out there is 0880 87 8954. But the code you can use to go there is this. That the station number is not my personal stuff. So it is for the MTN people that they are on the number there. If you want to support, that's what it is. 0880 87 8954. For us, we are here working for you. 0880 87 8954. That's the number there. And that number you can use to send money. Then for those of you orange people, you can use 0776 0776 044080. 0776 044080. So that the number you can use. You can use that number and then you get to us 0776 044080. So the orange number there. Yeah. So you can get it. Just send text and say, oh yeah, I'm this, I send this, blah blah blah. Yeah, we'll recognize if you want to be recognized, and so that it can encourage other people, and that's why it is. These numbers are not for calls in on the radio. They are just exclusively for business purpose. So if you dare think you're trying it to go, it will not work. And so you will see some in royal name for the orange number. You will see Abraham there, right? Yeah. So that's what it is. But whatever you send, just send it with your stuff. We'll try to recognize you whichever way, because we have a team here, and when it happens, we talk a minute. And Ellis Brown is saying that we'll be able to try every Friday for us. We'll try every Friday to be giving something out. Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy. Me and I here can what they call. You can go what they call Costa and go steal your money and they give it to Bwaka, who presidentially is very useless. New York comes in and you raise your money, then Bwaka went back to your in America and say, hey, you're not won't come back home. Trump, I get good news for you. Trump coming clear you from here. I can mail whom you rescue. He not thinking about how you'll be rescued. He not preparing the avenue for you. He went and started playing fun out of your situation. But they cannot think that. Joseph Bwaka came here. Then you're saying about look, what it got for us, the support is for you. The support is for you. So it's for your own good, because we are all helping one another, and this is our country. That's the best we can do. We got to be there for one another. Yeah. So we are very grateful. So that the numbers I was able to announce to you people, those are the numbers. Yeah. So the orange number is there, and then for those of you who don't know how to use that aspect, is that star 156 star 3 star. You put in the number. And you press hash, it will just ask you. Star 156 star 3 star 0880 87 8954 hash. We just take you there. We have to be there for one another, which is good. All right, thank you so much. All right, having said that, you know, today they said Joseph Burger went to EFBC. I don't know to say what kind of facility they get there or whatever it is, but that lead that one. So Joseph Burger went there. Me, former hungry self, because I want to say he hungry. Former hungry self. He went there, nothing sound he did for the people in the environment. He went there to go through jobs. Hey, now you can be sitting there, you'll be what they're going, but I don't know about the thing that are going me. I would nail Bwaka, NARL. I would nail Bwaka any day. Until if Bwaka can get flat the plank, he will get flat the plank. And you can be hearing, you know that papa chick that can be coming from your mob. Like you can be sorry for that man. Say, oh, be careful with the old man. That papa get chick. The man is very much aggressive, very much cheeky. I don't want to use the word because he's an error. I don't want to say he's rude, but he's an error. So I can't say errors are rude. No, you can't use that word on error. So nobody should use that word. But he's very, very cheeky. Papi full of cheeks. Because in passing around, go to the area there, do the little thing there, what they call it, people hold it, they ask me, say, what would you have done? And why you didn't do when you were vice president that you doing now that you're president, then you go there, now those kind of fake thing that he has no origin of. He go sit there, he's doing it, he passing around. You're right. We don't blame you. Old men like you, who used to be passing around here, begging all over the place, or national liability, you and your children. You see, this is what I was telling a friend of mine today. And I said it, right, to a friend of mine today. Yeah, Stephen, I was, Matera should know the number, yeah. I don't know why people would choose to give a country and their children's future to a futureless man who never thinks about future, even in his prime. Let me tell you something. Joseph Boakai is not noted for sponsoring his children. He's not noted for child supporting. Joseph Boakai has always been national liability. So as a result, because he's in these positions, he's in these positions. That's how his children have been managing, using other people to go to school. Joseph Boakai, personally, he's very irresponsible in taking care of his home and his children. That's his whole track record. That's his entire track record. I will tell you this for sure, right? That's why you see Joseph Boakai and his children, they never jail. They never, ever. That's why you saw that when he was even sick, it had to be Costa then coming to the rescue of their power. Georgia then were making money in we are government. They couldn't take money to help their own power with money. They couldn't take it. And when you see children doing these things, right? Why you think people do these things? Because only a father who thinks about the future will see every reason to see it mandatory to send your child to school because of the future. Now, because Joseph Boakai does not contemplate future. The only thing Boakai, according to a friend, he used to spend behind a woman. He will get ready, spending money, get ready. There's a lady who used to go China. I know, say she used to go China when he was vice president. They used to go and bring container there. I don't know what name. Somebody gave it. But another one, they said in Matale again, that the kind of lifestyle he was living, to the extent that his wife needed to care for herself. That lady practically reduced herself to selling kobo, pepper color, selling water. That's what it is. She had to reduce herself to that because a man at that level, it's not that she was living simple life. No, it's not. No, that is why he reduced her to. She needed to fight for herself. Katumu, the president thing, that woman started getting old very soon. You know, Katumu is not really what they call. She's a beautiful lady. If you really look at her, you know, so now when you look at some faces and things, you know that she's very beautiful lady. That man poverty-driven attitude made that lady just used to be struggling all over the place. She has to be competing with domestic staff. She had to be competing with domestic staff to be fighting them. Tell them, say security, when you get it, when you give me the one, when you go say paper color. Because that's how you read. This old man does not have any time for what they call future. He doesn't. This man's entire life, look at his children. Is he your father? Look at George, we are on our children, and look at Joseph Boakai on our children. It's just like Joseph Boakai just looked at somebody who like a snake. They say when a snake hatches, when a snake hatches, at least snake can lay chicks, or chicken can lay egg, right? But when the chicken lays egg, despite that egg hatching outside of the chicken still takes responsibility in guarding its children, taking them forth here and there, right? And let me see who again. For the snake also hatches, right? But why is it that when the snake will tell you, obviously, you see on my chest, there is nothing here. Right? There's nothing here. You can see. So everybody on their own. That's how Boakai children have been living their lives. Everybody on their own. That's just him there. So that kind of man, you expect him to be cheeky because I don't care people can be cheeky. And that's just who he is. Then you take your country, then you say you're looking for your children in future, then you give it to a man who has no future. I have to go by age, Because for an Asian man, I say his entire track record has been characterized by one who does not have any interest in anything they call future. I was even here, the place he living there. That a white family in the area he living there. Now Baka who play all the lies Baka there. He can't do asset declarations, so fake thing. Even the bomb, I don't know what kind of farm he's saying again. That family, that a white family thing again. The man is very much on liability until he's on liability on Katumu family. That is who he is. Somebody who has no time for future. They will always be liability. That's just what it is. In fact, he's unnatural and a born liability to the extent that he will liability on Katumu. Katumu family, then property there, where you want to go? Sarah Lana. That papi. Look at my age. At my age, I'm an asset to this country. Helping other people, chatting calls for other people. That old man, check a track record. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So what you see is that only futureless people who got no future, will believe in Baka because birds of the same feathers, they flock together. That's just all I can tell you for him. So when you see him passing here and there, nothing sound you will get from him. He's full of cheek. He's aggressive. He goes to dedicate market. Women clapping for him, telling them, say, no, you don't clap. Because anybody else see passing, you'll be jumping behind them. What kind of silly talk then like that? Big old man like you, at your age, you stay talking like street child. I don't say street kid. Now street child. You stay talking like a child. Why the guy jump behind you? Is that an issue? What kind of man is that? So you can be saying that I say, what you don't give me hearing him talking? Oh, that the people around him can be telling you, say, Papi, go to that thing. I'm begging you. That the people around him can be telling you, say, go to that thing. You don't even know how terrible that Papi is. That Papi, the day I get ready, let me tell you this today. I myself will not do it. But I will use somebody to do it. And that person will not be known because I equally care about their reputation and everything, but the person will do it. Because the person knows how to do it, and they will do it perfectly. Joe Bwaka, I have got to discover. When you see somebody posting something about me, die insulting my woman, that Joe Bwaka can be doing nothing. Joseph Bwaka. That Joseph Bwaka can be doing nothing. That Pape now look for insult them from me, but I will not insult him. That's one thing. That Pape has pushed me so much to the extent that he wants me to really tear him down with real terrible bad thing, but I will not go down low with him. He, Joseph Bwaka, I will not go down low with him. I will not go down low with him. Because a character like you will bring yourself, big man like you with big age behind you, with no success story behind it, will bring yourself stoop so low and be pronouncing death on people. Blah, blah, blah. Because that somebody from his camp just informed me about that Joseph Bwaka can be doing that nonsense. But I will not curse you by Joseph Bwaka. I will not insult you. And I can tell you it clearly. Now you can be passing under that knees. That Joseph Bwaka. That Joseph Bwaka can be doing that thing. You don't even know it. You ain't even listening to the chicks. But you think I can't get in creating when I want you want for my attention to move and then I can go on Facebook and be responding to Facebook posts or whatever. That nonsense, you can't work with me. You are a chat. Forget about your age or you are a chat. You don't know anything about what truly matters. So why do you stoop so low? Go on Facebook doing all the things I care about you? Do you think you get my life? Your own life and not even normal life. That battery you living on. You're not even living normal life. That battery you living on. Then you sitting down there, you won't come look at somebody who God has blessed and brought up and giving all the necessary protection to that he the one you'll be passing around pronouncing their own wife and children and thing. You think we have time for that thing there? Who are you? Your national ability that people see presidency in you, I don't see it neither. Stoop so low, you be posting just a small chat against small ball at me. Somebody who you can born plenty. I don't know why God making person like you to stay big. What you call that? Because person like you that you supposed to be posting against me, you, yeah. That means to be posting about you, Joseph Barker. You get work to do. Anyway, that uselessness you just on because the idea is they gave you job that you're not doing any work, nothing. So you passing around. So you get ready, you take your phone, you want to call, you post, you say you're posting one, but if you rude, papi. Let me put a rudeness there now because the kind of thing that you're posting about my family is too rude of you, oh man. You are too rude. You are terrible. What kind of foolishness is that? You're looking all like that. You don't get respect for yourself. You're passing around, posting things about me. Then you want me to not respond to you on Facebook? Person like you think I get time for you? Let me tell you something. You go where you can now. They are president, anything that you say you passing around with years old. If you think you want respect from people, it is earned. Conduct yourself in a respectful manner will respect you. Conduct yourself. Don't be using fake name. Come face to face with me. Use your real name, JMB. Come. You think okay, you even credence, eh? You got to be using the name because you say people will think that president answer will be saying no kind of thing. You think that the name. Come clear with me. You, president, come. Let's meet. So you and Joe, we are not equal. Maybe you are the level. I don't even know, sir, because you're too terrible. Person like you, say now you on your phone. Now your own people told me, hey, you on your phone whole day. That AB boy there, what they call, yeah, there. Anytime, what they call, I will post my own too. On it now, what they call, that kind of thing. Big old man like that he the one. Come face me. Can be pretty organized. But let me tell you something. All these things that happen in this country, the country is not normal anymore because, you know, people may not understand the kind of person that you give your country to. So as a result, nothing is normal. Nothing is normal. And anybody who want to see that name, what they call your put JMB name to it, your oh gosh, yes. I'm on the radio. But you know, these are some of the things that we can be talking all the time. The kind of decent home that will come from, the upbringing that will get JMB, they not get it. So as a result, people like JMB there, they will always behave in certain way to drag us who come from good home to come to their own bad orientation. And it will not work. Because people like us, they told us, our parents told us that we'll meet these kind of people. And we are not careful. All of our years of training will just slide away like that. These kind of people who spend their whole life just being indisciplined. Look, the president say it was only meant to show you people who really Joseph Boyka. Oh, Joseph Boyka as statesman, he get respect for people. He did that what they call Joseph Boyka as statesman. And you see what they doing now? That the statesman they're behaving like statesman. He and George, we are not speaking as statesman behavior there. What they are you know be passing around the men as statesman. The men are this that. The papa what they call this that. And God now may offer all to know him now to X-ray him good that is statesman behavior in there. Does he look like statesman or a conduct? Do they really speak to statesmanship? No. Maybe they're gonna put on the dial with just put our flag on them, just go call them statesman, but they're not statesman. Because statesmanship is somebody, I don't want to even teach in that. By the way, that's God. Yeah, so that's it, and those are some of the things that I can be passing around. Oh, that one, I want issue there. I have said what I've said. Now let's get to some issues that are unfolding in the country. Very much good. And we think with God all things are possible. With God all things are possible. With God, all things are possible, and we are certainly getting there. Ellis Brown, stop insulting the poor. Yeah, stop insulting the poor. Yeah, you know, oh, Henry, sorry. Yeah, I will get the numbers, and I will be announcing it repeatedly to you people, and with God, all things are possible. But anyway, we are getting there. And People don't understand what's going on in the country. See on Joseph Boakai, the kind of thing that are happening. Let me show you something. A Joseph Boakai presidency. Shameful thing and just happening. Look at the kind of thing here. You're sorry for people in radio land. You're sorry. Now I'm talking about look. They just keep listening to me. I'll do some commentaries about it. I just about a group there. I didn't want operating like that. And I just about a group. See the kind of thing. My friend was sharing it with me. My students, I don't want to call them fans. My students were sharing the kind of embarrassment with me. I just about police. They now say that car and drag them. They say what? The storm is over. The storm is over. The keke guy, you know, behind a keke, he put there, the storm is over. So because the storm is over, then the policeman can go jump on the man keke. I don't know to go do what in there. The storm is over. What do you doing, sir? I didn't follow the whole thing to the end, all right? You're fired. Let me see.
Police officer being
The ball.
police officer being I get it right to take photo here and video. So just
Your people. Wait. So y'all will our country, yeah. They put him forced to be on the ball. What kind of country here, so? Jesus! So you were today you sleeping now. And why you sleeping in your bed? Are you lying in your bed? You know, you finish running country whole day now. With that kind of funny thing happening all over. So you know when you go sleep, you better sleep sound and thinking that anyway the men don't care. So you care whatever the country, what is happening to you, you don't want to know. They are there, the Papa Monja wake up. You know on the side, you see you all over, everywhere he going, he just enjoying himself now. Not just always say, this old man here, what kind, you know, ego. This kind of thing. Yeah, yeah, this country is finished. But you see, we have talk, and we just play the fun now and just laugh about it. Because nothing serious going on in this country now. So don't hell here for nothing before you die soon. Because everything that going on now that's so fun. Everything that going on are just fun. People just playing fun all over the place. Because now this is happening now. If you not want to call they say JMB Republic. So you're operating like that. By the way, we are getting there, right? With God, all things are possible. Folks, you see, they are our country, an interesting country. Then let me play out the second video clip again. JMB entire government is disorganized. Look at what's happening in the last couple of days. They are fighting among themselves. Disorganization in government. There's nothing sound, nothing together because JMB is disorganized. They see where JMB presided over CPP and everything chakla. That how the country is chaklaing by the day, to the extent that his own government has chakla. Nothing sound in place. So, Abraham Darius Delon attacks Kupokra, the labor minister. The MDR youth sees it as an attack on their chairman. They retaliate. Or they retaliated, sorry. Then the Liberty Party you win. They came in defense of Delon. While that debate is ongoing, the civil service boss who deals specifically with public sector, he goes to the Senate and gives an assessment about ArcelorMittal's employment credentials, that Liberianization is being undermined by ArcelorMittal. His statement also contradicts Joseph Boakai, who went in Nima County recently when the general asking the question, asking the question whether what does he make of ArcelorMittal's performance or something like that, blah blah blah. Whether they are ready, he said it will be honest statement if you are saying they're not performing. He said that. Now, if Joseph Boakai is saying that ArcelorMittal is performing excellent, his civil service boss come up and indicts ArcelorMittal alongside the labor minister and says that over 3,000 people there, they are also foreigners and they are doing Liberian people job. Do I know it is not Joker's scope of operation? He's not supposed to speak anything to what relating to private sector, because that falls directly under the labor ministry. Because the labor ministry is the one that issues all of the things. If he has said that the labor ministry is doing something that interfering with the civil service sector, then I will say, okay, yeah, all right to say Josiah Joker did cross the line. But under Joseph Boakai administration, anybody can cross any line. Nothing sound has to be. Everyone just disjointed. You can really see it. So Cooper Cry was responding to it, and you can understand from his statement that government is not being coordinated. He said it, not me. Cooper Cry said it in this brief one here, where he speaks and says it clearly that we have to work together as a government.
People who are working here already and cancel all their work from you.
So let's
cannot do that. So again, unfortunately,
so he is responding to
that was I decided today to talk about work permit, which is completely outside his area. Civil service deal with public sector workers.
and he's 100% right on this one.
Working here already and cancel all their work permit. You cannot do that. So again, unfortunately, I understand the civil service agency director was I decided today to talk about work permit, which is completely outside his area. Civil service deal with public sector worker, okay, which is covered by the Civil Service Standing Order. The Ministry of Labor deals with the Decent Work Act. We deal with private sector workers. So there are two different institutions, two different laws we deal with. So, I mean, I'm sure if I were in a position and and the Senate asked me to go talk about civil service agency, I would tell them that is not my area. I'm a minister of labor. But people think differently and do think differently. They may have their own reason. But government is important to coordinate our activities and to consult with each other, especially if you are working for the same institution. So again, we'll continue to preach that. That is the way to run government, and that's the way to go when you are working in this kind of institution.
So now,
I want to thank you very much.
This clearly states that government under Joseph Boakai is disjointed. His brief statement that how government is supposed to run, meaning it is not running that way. Everybody get their own thinking. Maybe they know their reason. You see that? It tells you we are not in their cabinet room. We are not there dealing with them. But what they say about each other is what would tell us and give us the understanding of how they run in this country. So, well, Liberian people, y'all when y'all Sabbath, y'all gave your whole country to these people. They said no volume. Is that why it is? No, that's not why it's supposed to be. Let me play again, and so that you get it. I think there's supposed to be
people who are working here already and cancel all their work from it.
The volume is up, but you should be able to get it.
So again, unfortunately, I understand.
That's low, I think.
The civil service agency director was at the Senate today to talk about work permit, which is completely outside his area. Civil service deal with public sector worker, okay, which is covered by the Civil Service Standing Order. The Ministry of Labor deals with the Decent Work Act. We deal with private sector workers. So there are two different institutions, two different laws we deal with. So, I mean, I'm sure if I were in a position and the Senate asked me to go talk about civil service agency, I would tell them that is not my area. I'm a minister of labor. But people think differently and do think differently. They may have their own reason. But government is important to coordinate our activities and to consult with each other, especially if you are working for the same institution. So again, we'll continue to preach that. That is the way to run government, and that's the way to go when you are working in this kind of institution. So I want to thank you very much. Our doors are always open.
So at least you heard it for yourself. So the how people supposed to run government. The how people supposed to run government. That is it. So all these things is telling you that the government is disjointed. Everyone doing their own thing. Each and everyone doing his or own thing. Simple, clearly, and that's just it. Nobody lying on them. He just said it. This government is terrible. Things are going bad. For every time we say it, they'll say, "Oh, AB is that." But for more, we don't have time. Do you think we really care about your look? The time I was in the journalism profession for myself, it was maybe about 10 to 15 years prior to 2021 when I transitioned from. In fact, I was at Truth when I started thinking independent. I said, look, what I decided to do for myself was to go to school, empower myself to be independent, to help my country. So the first lapse of my journalism career was for myself. But that for myself, it was like empowering me so that I can be adequately prepared to serve my country. So the last lapse of my journalism career now is no longer about myself. It's about my country. That's why you see, nobody can fool me with dime or penny easily, nothing. It's not about me anymore. God has already helped me to prepare me for myself, to give me that capacity to prepare myself for myself. So now, what I've done now is the rest of it now that I'm in this journalism profession for is for the sake of in fact, not only journalism, anything I'm into now, God has done it for me and built it up. And God said, all my attention I will give you now, AB, is for you to build your own capacity. Now, the rest of it, after you should have gathered everything I've given you, it is not for you to use for yourself. It is for you to use it for the sake of your country, for my country, for where, and that's why we are to where we are. So we don't get time for that peanuts that you're going to be on passing around from day one. In fact, I was at Truth FM when I started thinking that way. God has already made me. God has already prepared me. and he prepared me for the mission. He didn't prepare me for that mission for me to put money in my own pocket. He prepared me for that mission to work for my country. He has a tax that he was preparing me for. So everything else that was there, I was getting education, everything was personal, right? Personal achievements I was getting at that time. So the first lapse of my journalism career was for myself. The latter stage of it was all about the country now. That's why AB change, yeah. Because first, you don't be seen the AB for no, it's for the country now, and that's what we are doing. People may not understand it. You got to serve diligently your country, and that's why you go to school to learn, to impact the society, the environment, those around you, and that's why we are in this thing. Joseph Boakai and his group, because they are disjointed, as you are hearing Councillor Cooper cry, the chief say, "Hey, he said it right. Josiah Joker had no basis going in at a ring. That's not his era. Talking about this, yeah, they know the labor minister will address that. If the Senate has any issue that they want to raise with issue about permit here and there, they will address that. But this is Joseph Boakai government. Anybody can say anything they want to say to score political points. Right? Yeah, that's why it is. And that is bad. But in Liberia, one thing that is most terrible, we overlook it the last time because we say it was a foreigner. But it has now fallen to our own national now, and we are still overlooking it. I will close with this. When Joseph Boakai came to power, there was a certain strange thing that happened. When they took that Guinean national, bundle him out of our prison cell, and they took him across and gave him to the military junta in Guinea, and he was killed. We thought it was just foreigner. Right? Good. Honor our constitution, which of course is very, very powerful. Whether you like it or not, you want to go or you can't die, you want to do anything you want to do, it's up to you. People may not understand it. But there are times that things happen and people don't get it. Honor our constitution. You hear about state of emergency, right? That is the only area that gives latitude to the president to do whatever he wishes to do in the interest of the country. That's where the constitution, there's huge component of the constitution that can be suspended in case of state of emergency. That the president can even act before going to the national legislature. Because on a state of emergency, they will tell the president, because they don't want to say, oh, president, I'm going to go to the legislature, I'm going to convene, blah, blah, blah. I say, no. All the president needs to do is to call the speaker and call the pro tem and inform them that I am issuing a state of emergency. I have 7 days to communicate that to you, the body. Before that period, you must have convened already. Within 7 days, I can inform you. But instantly, I have instant action to take. All I need to do, call the pro tem, call the speaker, inform them, finish. They don't need their approval. No, they don't. You just need to inform them that, oh, this is what I'm going to do. Finish. That's just all. That's what the Constitution gives. But on all those things that they gave to the president, in all those things that they gave to the president, with all the fundamental rights, the freedom of movement, all those things, it can be temporarily suspended on a state of emergency. The president can say, nobody will come outside. Nobody will go this place. We are lacking the airport. We are doing this. Nobody should go. Blah, blah, blah. All those things that can happen. You can restrict freedom of movement on a state of emergency. Right? That's clear. The only thing that the Constitution does not suspend is what we call the writ of habeas corpus. You learn it in there, I'm telling you so. With all the things that the Constitution can say temporarily, we can suspend all the things, the president can suspend all of the things and act. I am telling you also now, is the rate of habeas corpus. Very, very important rate. Of all the rates, statutory rates or whatever it is, no, the Constitution mentioned that specifically and say no. The rate of habeas corpus is the body. That rate is the living body. Present the living body, so that people don't just be arresting people because they say, oh, you're still an emergency, we can grab you, we keep you. There's a no. The rate of habeas corpus is still active, meaning the courts could still be functional because that rate of habeas corpus can still be filed before the court. So under the state of emergency, the courts will still be functional, and then the rate of habeas corpus can be filed so that anybody who takes somebody's living body and they passing around with under the guards or this, that, blah, 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 or the police just grab somebody, and after the number of the statutory period that they have to keep the person, they just stay keeping the person, that you can file a rate of habeas corpus and say you're bringing a body. They put not get anything against the police. Government can't just hold anybody like that. It happened to the Guinean. They smuggled that man out of here carrying, they killed him. In the Asson case, they were doing the same thing we're looking at right here. They stand the king to our nationals, going to their homes, visiting them, taking them from there and carrying them to torture them. The same thing they did to that Guinean national. He died. They did it to our people before our own eyes. Grab human being, carry them and torture them for days. And no one there goes to the court. I don't know why, but nobody cared to have gone to the courts to say, look, we need these people bodies. The government made up stories on them, tortured them in instances where they want them to be state witnesses. They are picking the people up and manufacturing crime scenes and putting them there and say, grab that, get on there, be in your hand, so that your fingerprints will be on those things. That's what they did. Terrible governance style. Janjaweed governance style. That's why they've been operating where we're taking it for granted. And we'll stay taking it for granted. But July 17, that's what I say, I support it 100%. If you Liberian people know that Joseph Boga and good, they come into your homes. Anyway, you collected people, your team, like what they go, they come into your homes. You don't come also on July 17 and tell Joseph Boga that nonsense has to stop. Today, the other people in their homes they are coming to your homes. You're set back. They are coming there. They left from here. A young man fled from them because he escaped torture. He never wanted to be tortured. John Yanti. He went in Ghana. He's there. They grabbed some of his close relatives and said, are you in touch with Yanti in Ghana? As a result, we want you to take us to him. The boy is in his room. They use his relatives to go in Ghana and smuggle that man out of Ghana, kidnap him, and brought him, kept in at a hotel, and say he should testify against Fonati and Dixon Siboda. And the man said, no. There is a video I'm about to play you. You know, the country, you sit in this country and you think things are normal. There is it. I'm about to play this video. Here the young man. God could bless us. Here the young man. You will see emoji, an emoji, laughter sound, something to cover the guy whom he's communicating with face. But you will see the guy himself tonight. There is a video. The CDC had a press conference today. Yeah. There is it. That's terrible. Things are happening very terribly. They said they are asking the government to release this young man. The man lawyers went there asking for the man because they brought the man. All the information I'm giving you here, that's so true. I don't lie. No, I told you I may not let Joseph Boga start of governance because of human being and let him. His start of governance. I may choose to say things about Boga that are in negative. But those negatives, the only thing I owe you people is those negatives must be true. I owe you it 100%. That those negatives must be true. There is it. Let's go on. Let me show you it now. All right. There is it. We are coming there. You can see it. For me, I don't get time for the Unity Party people because they are kids. Because even their own president is a kid using Facebook. I don't get time for him. So get there. Let me show you this. I think you've seen it already, right? Yeah, you are seeing it. So you're coming listen to him, right? He's having in conversation with somebody.
You won't get him? Yes.
I'm not seeing nobody. I'm not seeing the police station or nothing. The man said, "No, give me 100K." But it was between me and you, wasn't account. Between me and you, wasn't account.
You won't get him?
100K. Yeah, between me and you, wasn't account. You see the guy?
Yeah, I seen you. I seen it.
If you don't talk, you black me.
Yeah, yeah.
You black me. I said, the man said, "Oh, she said, going Ghana." The old brother, I was sleeping in the room. The man now, who knows the man, going to the other working. If you don't talk, you black me.
I hear you, my man. I'll black you.
So later.
And you in country?
Yeah, in country.
So
Let's get it back. Let's get it again.
I'm not seeing nobody. I'm not seeing the police station or nothing. The man said, "No, give me 100K." But it was between me and you, wasn't account. Between me and you, wasn't account.
You won't get him?
100K. Yeah, between me and you, wasn't account. You see the guy?
Yeah, I seen you. I seen it.
If you don't talk, you black me.
Yeah, yeah.
You black me. I said, the man said, "Oh, she said, going Ghana." The old brother, I was sleeping in the room. The man now, who knows the man, going to the other working. If you don't talk, you black me.
I hear you, my man. I'll black you.
So later.
And you in country?
Yeah, in country.
So
Okay. So recently I told you that's the guy's face. That's the man there. I didn't even know him to be Jared. People were telling me Jared, and now I'm my first time seeing him. There is a guy's face. The guy is in country. After all the pressure and we exposed them, they carried the man to the police station. They've been keeping him there. The police have been keeping him there. They have nothing against him. They want him to say things. They want to use him as a witness, giving efforts. How can somebody go stare and then in court, then that person go give testimony, and before that they got to swear the person in, right? The person is going to take an oath. Then the person say the thing and talking the truth, nothing else but the truth. But the person has been giving financial inducements of 100,000. The guy say they hurting their head. The man is here. The man is right here at the police station. They don't want to release him. So the rate of heavier couples that what I'm talking about is suspended in Liberia, despite no state of emergency. It's suspended. The police can grab you, they keep you anytime they want to keep you. Nobody cares. The rate of heavier couples under Joseph Walker administration is suspended. There is no state of emergency. Even on a state of emergency, it cannot be suspended. Emergency powers, right? Yeah. You see some of the things we're going to be talking. Ah, God. Could you imagine that? Article 87B of the Liberian Constitution. We talk about emergency power. Honor emergency power. It says here what? Article 87B. It says here. Let me show it to you, my students, so that you see that. Right? Let's take this one off and then bring in this. Yeah, so that you see it. I will always show to you people things. Because we are here. I can show you it. I am coming to show you it now. Read this. This is your constitution, please. This is your Liberian Constitution. Is it there now? Yeah, it's here. So Article Article 87B. Let's go there. If the rate of habeas corpus not suspended, then don't tell me any other thing. Yeah. There is it. Article 87B. Okay. So let me get it clear for you. Okay. Don't worry. Be happy. Consent is here. All right. So that's it there. Right on the screen. You seen it there, right? What did they say? With all the stuff here and there, what did the Constitution say? 87B. Right there. The rate of habeas corpus shall remain available and exercisable at all times and shall not be suspended on the account of any state of emergency. Let me put in the Constitution. Let me put in the Constitution. God. And you know, people may not understand what we stand for in this country. You know what they call a rate of habeas corpus? A rate of habeas corpus is a court order requiring someone holding a person in custody to bring that person before the court to determine if their detention is lawful. Listen now. The court is ordering, requiring someone holding a person in custody to bring that person. You know why I say it's suspended? Though I know it hasn't been tested. But for Bwaka then to think that that does not even exist. For Oswald Tue, honor his just ministerial shape, for him to think as a lawyer that that does not even exist. To trample on the rights of people. Where you just grab people, you're not even thinking. Because even the ordinary policeman who's down there, professional policeman, the policeman is there, he knows about the duration, all of those things. He say, look, no time to keep them men for. So what they call coming forward, they men to court. We don't want the police people as professional, laymen and way down there. But Oswald Tue there. Hey, Prof. Hey, God. Prof, why? Prof, why? Prof, why, Prof? You're grabbing people and just keeping them in prison, detaining people for no reason. If you brought somebody and you're keeping them against their will, it's detention. The tour of detention starts from right there against the person's will. Because you're not bringing a man for you to investigate him for something that happened. You are keeping him there against his will and expecting that you will keep him there. That's detention by itself. Your detention starts from right there. Because you don't have anything against the man, because the police have latitude. They can grab people and tell you, say, look, when they know the days have got to call, days coming close, they will tell you, say, go, you can be coming, right? Now, if you went to the police station and then somebody, you just went there, somebody signed for you and you came, what they call, yeah, you are still under police custody. You are still under the watch of the police. But you grab somebody, kept them against their will, and the young man is there talking with person when you want to call, when you finish with the video, block me. Now, the man is here. So, how does one manufacture these kind of things? Especially when the man is right here in your hand at the police station. So, how do we counter the kind of argument now? To say that lie? The man is right here in your hand. The police have not had any press conference to state that it is a lie. We don't have anybody in our custody by the name of John Yanti. Nothing. Because the police knows exactly what it is. The NSA is aware of what happened. I told you people everything. No, let me tell you something in the country. You don't even have respect for people. You have respect for people like us. Because for us, the country comes first in everything. And not even ourselves. We put the country above ourselves. What the Unity Party people then doing here, Joseph Bwaka doing, is very terrible. If you don't stand up on July 17 to tell Bwaka and people, and you see police men hanging on keke, you're the keke rather than, if you're not stand up, you're the motorcyclist, if you're not stand up, you're the market women that they're treating you any kind of way. If you're not stand up on July 17 to tell Joseph Bwaka, stop arresting us secretly and just detaining us for nothing. If you're not stand up to this Joseph Bwaka man, Don't just be there. A hint to the wise is quite sufficient. Let's get to the lines. Interact with you, our callers. Those are the topics for tonight. So let me go on right here on this very die. We are certainly getting there, and with God, all things are possible. I hope you are playing your cash giveaway star 799 star. I know many of you may be disinterested, but I know the fact of the matter is that money business hard. I know that, but keep trying. These are the challenging times that God can always make way for other people. So let's get to the lines. Interact with your callers right here on this very die, as we are certainly getting there. That is it right here on this die. Let's go on to the first caller on this line. Hello.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. Well.
Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, it's your life. And there is a voice of Sabu last time joining you from point 4 to
yeah, you have to be brief quickly, Sabu. Quickly, no time. I don't have time. I get
Thank you, to your life. Thank you to the rate of Hebrew corporate right to the line in Article 87 in the 1986 Constitution, right to the line. But let me tell you about that. In the same 1986 Constitution, Article 58 of the Liberal Constitution says every year in January on the 4th working Monday, the law says the president shall go to the House of Legislature in the joint session and present his annual address before the House of Legislature, and the law says who shall be the presiding. They said the legitimate speaker of the House of Representatives, which was Francisco Fa. But who was the presiding? Rachel Kuhn. She said, like, our constitution has been suspended. But let me tell you that God beat it then so. You listen to the Labour Minister, right? He said, Josiah Joker, because everybody, the president is not in charge. Our country is in serious mess and serious trouble. Our economy is in the toilet. We are in serious problem. And thank you for having me. Thank you.
All right. Thanks so much for your contribution. We appreciate that. We are certainly getting there. With all things are certainly possible. All right. And we've got all things are possible. So let's get on right here on the die. Let's go on. Hello, how are you doing? Hello?
Hello, I'm Ibrahim. I was calling for second.
From where? Sorry. It's not my what called. Yeah. You see, some of you, I gave you a number for contribution. Now you're using it to call. When I block you, your contribution, everything will leave inside. I don't know why what kind of human being in the air so. From the start of the show, I want to call that the number you're using because we're gonna misbehavior in your let's stop. You know me. I can't pick and choose when I'm vexed. Yeah. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, let's hear from you, please.
James is calling from business factory.
All right, let's hear from you.
You know, the Labour Minister's press conference remind me of the process I think Nigeria or Ghana. They say, oh, they get better. Including himself, they don't know, they get any comment, but they don't know what they are doing. They're confused of themselves.
Yeah, the prophet, yeah.
The prophet. And what clearly desire to just clarify to that prophet statement. It's clear.
They are confused.
They don't know what they're doing.
They don't know what they are doing. They don't have.
They don't know. They get confused of themselves. You know, they too much hate our godly people like this. And they will see first what will be there. And like both people pay for ungratefulness. We will pay for ungratefulness. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, boss, for your contribution. Let's get to the female line and interact with them as well. Hello, how are you doing? Hello?
Yeah,
Yeah, how's it for you, man?
I'm doing from Tancho, West Point.
West Point. Let's hear from you, please.
In my room, when you get an earthquake, I'm not complete. Let's go there. My eye is to there were poor people. They were coming. When they get in power, they knock away Baka. It takes 4 more farmers looking for people who have no boat to put in the ministry. And I get our people. The people there, they tell how they put in and know better. How the poor people want to know better just to go speak and kill to him. And he say, no, boy, he can't read newspaper, he can't listen to radio. The way they come with line, that they will go with line. And we're waiting for 2029. God will be there, God will be there. Every time that they scream will be that push on but pressure alarm. Never succeed in the routine. They will break down, they will continue to break down. And I see that person in on Facebook, among machine. I said, look at the useless men. Look at the people. Now, what are they looking for? What are they looking for? They can't care. They all still want start payment. They still want resources. No medicine in the hospital. No good education. With your party, double everything expensive in the market. Today you want buy powder, you get powder go change 1,100 powder you that if no getting it in the market today. It was stopping business for cry. Every day they behind me. Oh my no more you can be calling. Oh my pretty girl no more to her. Now go I say you go to your unity party. Please, we not get it. We can't give it to you. Oh my unity party, and now unity party again. I put it for series 2029. I say the time we will give it to you. Thank you, baby.
All right, thanks, ma'am, for your contribution. The next here, hello, how are you doing?
Yeah, good evening, AB Gosen, we are.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, how you doing, man?
Yeah, this is my water people defender.
Man, water. Let's hear from you, man.
Yeah, AB, my son, I want to tell you thank you. John Nyati is my cousin.
Okay.
John Nyati, that's my interest son.
All right.
So, United Party people there, they will bring a diamond photo in a truck against John Nyati. John Nyati will never betray DCCBO. They don't even know who is John Nyati. I know who is John Nyati. Then I go ask John Nyati. For him there, my interest son. They know what called loyalty. They know what Simon talk about before. Before they go, Canada go.
All right, thank you, Mommy, for your contribution, man. Hello, how are you doing? The next caller.
Hello,
Yeah.
This is Joyama from District 16.
Okay, Mommy. Let's hear from you, please.
But so thank you for your analysis. I saw the whole those people do for those people. Yeah, who say we fall inside. Me, I can talk from the bottom. Shadrach Abednego, Daniel, even Queen Esther family, a dog does see who and allow yourself fall inside. And why we happy? There's this people there, John Nyati, they will be free. Me, I had a faith and we are praying that what I can pray for. That what I can pray for. They will fall in their own self in Jesus' name. Thank you.
All right. Here's it right here on this very day. We are certainly getting there. So with God, all things are possible. All right. And we are certainly getting there. And let me get on to this one. Hello? 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 Sorry about that. And it's not my fault. I hope you can call back. That is if you can. But it's not my fault that you are off. All right. And let me get on to this next line right here on this die. With God, all things are possible. So we are certainly getting there. And we will certainly get there. And I can assure you that we are certainly getting there. So let's see whether we can, go on with this. And so we are grateful. Some of you not get what you call for yourself, or you just see yourself and suffering. So you see yourself. All right. So that's it. Hello, how are you doing?
Good evening, Live.
Yeah, let's hear from you, please.
Well, my name is Mohammed Bonzo Jr. in Texas, son of Boca County.
Okay.
Well, I really appreciate you this evening by enlightening the Liberian people. But you like Walker and his, lieutenant, I don't know what President Weir has to, give power to these people. What President Weir has to give power to Walker by announcing two of giving power to this man. This should have put it. Our country has been a country that we don't even understand each other. Now we are fighting each other in the street. Like we are not understanding like we're ready. I have observed, I have understand people for the past 1 year, 6 months.
Thanks, my brother, for your contribution. So let me get on to the next one. Hello? Hello? Hello. All right. So for those of you out there, we want to say thanks and for joining us. And we just like to remind you that our sponsors are Crown Stoppers Liberia, Liberty Fortune Liberia, Radio Entertainment. They are here, and of course, you can go out there, get your scratch cards for Liberty Fortune, scratch it, and be your own. We know. Hello, how are you doing?
Yes, Peter Will, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Please go on. Let's listen to you.
Yeah, I'm Eddie Davis, calling for partnership.
Okay.
So, maybe during the election time, we were talking about friends. We said that Papa had never produced anything. He would never produce anything for like me and me. We dear myself, we always make confusion, and I told them, I said, oh, he can convince me. And according to this, they would tell me, man, you're perfect. Papa can never do anything with your confusion until this important can come to an end. So that's a contribution.
All right. Thanks, boss, for your contribution. The WhatsApp line is also available. Hello, how are you doing? Hello? Hello. All right. So let me get on to this one. Hello? We are getting there. We've got all things are possible. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hello, ma'am. Let's hear from you, please. Hello? Hello? Wow. Sorry, the network. I don't know why, but here we are. Hello, how are you doing? Again? All right, this one. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, let's hear from you.
Me, Robert.
Robert, let's hear from you quickly, please.
Because, brother, it is who the devil good now. Now, at all.
You say what?
I say, because, brother, dancing with the devil good. Yeah.
Like I say, I only want to hear that. Hello, how you doing?
Hello, Dr. Eddie.
What's up, Dad? How's everything?
Oh, yeah, see, Baba calling you.
Okay, let's hear from you.
Yeah, what the people are doing, we're looking at them. 2029, when they go in the sea, the big fish out there is the whale. We'll go there with them. When they go in the river, the crocodile, the biggest one, we'll go there. When they go in a hole, bully trotter is the big one. We'll go there, so bully trotter swallow. We'll not give them chance. We're looking at them with one eye. Thank you.
Thanks for your contribution, Dad. Okay, let me get on to the next person. 19 minutes, we have to go. Hello, how you doing?
Hello.
Yeah?
Yeah. Hello, bro. I come here.
I'm doing fine.
Yeah. My name is Vanish Kati. 1 million we are still follower of Abraham Crossing we are.
Let's hear from you, Mr. Kadi.
Yeah, thank you. I'm not too feeling well, but I didn't make my contribution.
Sorry about that.
But yeah, but let me tell you today, you see, the government that in leadership, when I say the government is scarce, no rocket science say you need to go up and down. The government is scarce. But if only we're coming to be around power a lot time, we're coming to be close around the authority a lot time. The people are not coming to come to power. When the people took over, I have a dream. And when I have that dream, I went, I told one of my check. I have a dream that when the government took over, the whole street, the Unity Party people were celebrating, dancing. What edition was sad. And a lot of time I saw President Weah, he was on TV. Everybody was sad and was looking at him.
You bringing here now, Papa?
Yeah, so for that reason, when I went, I told my check said that they government will not prosper, and I am happy. So thank you.
Thank you. Hello, how you doing, man? Hello. Yeah, you may bring a whole dream here. Let's hear from you, please. Hello. Thank God, this country an interesting country. Hi there, ma'am. Oh, sorry about that. Just slip off. Sorry. Hello.
Hello.
Go ahead. Let's hear from you, man.
Yeah, thank you. The one I when they were pointing say they will get parapu or you slave.
You say what? What did you say?
They were pointing say when you not talk say that party make it, then they will get slave.
That different one, oh. That different one there. Oh. They got plenty of people that they say for that say, but they must say for that say. What are you doing? They got plenty of people who will say for that say. They get plenty. What are you doing? Yeah, let's hear from you.
Yeah, I'm Myers. We are.
Could you say that again?
Call for Johnsonville.
All right, Myers. Let's hear from you, please.
Okay, thank you very much, AB. But what I want to say, for me personally, I don't want to see war anymore in this country. But since the President Joseph Baka went against the Supreme Court ruling, it's troubling, very much troubling. But July 17, let us fill our water because we march peacefully on July 17. So I'm appealing to Liberians, patriotic Liberians to please also. I will be also. And march peacefully. I'm an elderly man. I want the elderly people to counsel. July 17 will be the test of Liberian democracy.
I love that.
Thank you.
Thanks, boss, for your contribution. We appreciate that. It will be the test of Liberia's democracy. Hello, how are you doing? Yeah.
Yeah, this is Slicky Kumar, Leader Slicky, and on August Cola Party.
All right, Slicky, let's hear from you, Papa.
I just see to use the
say that again?
Yeah, but we should be said that was given to anybody. You see, maybe this country, I don't very understand. How are we going to this country? So you want me to lie? Oh, we are not stupid in this country. We are not stupid. And if you one time also that when disrespectful, held by celebrity. Can you imagine? Say the man for more than 2,000 pounds in the middle of the
Your line is too terrible. Sorry, I don't know what the network problem with you guys. Sorry. Yeah, but at least we got a gist of what you were saying. Hello, how are you doing?
Hello?
Yeah, let's hear from you.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening. Let's listen to you, boss.
This is Brahma William. I joined from District 13.
All right, Williams.
Let me say thanks to you for the District Teacher Line. Teacher Line, you even bring the entire Constitution Teacher Line. You read it from the first word or the first sentence to the last. Those guys will not listen to us or will not listen to you, being party folks. The president is outletting the Constitution down to the police. Teacher Lie, I strongly believe that if you have the audacity all our police to ask them, some of them to read our Constitution without looking at it or to even put some laws into our Constitution to read those articles, they can't read it. Teacher Lie, the country is getting rescued every day under Joe Baka regime. Teacher Lie, read all asthma and Mercury Street. The guy, one police guy down there, we want the police guy. Those two guys can always be loading car. I said, wow, all the rescue mission, police loading car now.
Policeman loading car, I beg you.
Policeman loading car on the rescue mission. I thought the police were to eradicate, you know, to eradicate traffic and thing. Policeman loading car to your life. We did as the city. Surely getting, and I think some of us, we will not sit down to see our country to go the way it's going. So that's the reason why on the 17th, some of us will stand up and then say no to those things. To those things. You have somebody with you more than 3 days. you keeping a guard to go and the question King's co-father, why you should do that? Why you should do that? We there, we getting there for truth. Thank you for the time.
All right, thanks, boss, for your contribution. Is it kind of we're gonna be reducing our polito? Yeah, anything. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, Council. Good evening. Yeah, thank you. This is Hussein Kew.
Yeah, Hussein.
Yeah, I call from Jacobstown, electoral district number 2. I listen to the different views. Thanks for all of the comments.
You can't be addressing everybody view here. Just tell your own thing you want to you go.
Yes, so no issue, let me go to the point. So let me say this. There is a government here, and that government is responsible to seek the well-being of its citizens. This is why the president has committed, right, his government to ensuring that the life of the ordinary people are improved in the different sectors. So, like somebody said, the police now becoming a car loader. I want to agree partially because in every system, you will have some of those bad guys. And it is not President Bwaga who told them and said, go be part of this system and destroy the system. Because they came to service with that mindset that they would not serve that country, but instead to explore that system. This is why you see the different system is like that in the different sectors. But this president has said it continuously. I am not thinking about the next election. My focus now should be the next generation to improve the life of the people. This is why you look around, see the agricultural sector, look at anti-graft institutions. There are some independence now. LSC can move in, and the government entity and launch an investigation. The GAC can launch on it.
You know how long that investigation is being on? You know how long it's being on? Why now?
Yeah, so it's never too late to do the right thing, Council, right? It's never too late to do the right thing.
So, let me ask you a question. Anyway, you said old man Bwaka is there to improve the lives of the Liberian people.
Yes.
Are their lives being improved?
Gradually.
Gradually?
Yes.
Okay, at a speed, let calculate between the speed of from 0 to 20. Where do you put a speed? At what speed?
It is around 80.
You see?
Yeah.
We are calculating between 0 and 20. You said the speed at which Joseph Bwaga is improving the lives of the people, and your interpretation of gradual is it is at 80. Is that where you put it?
Correct.
All right, please conclude.
I'll conclude already.
See you, Papa. Hello, how are you doing?
Good evening.
Yeah,
yeah,
how's everything?
Thank you for having me. I'm CRC Madam Tubachino for Interlaga District 40. I want to say good evening to your listening audience. So, if thank you. Listening to the audio you play, it is no secret that this government has been playing us, especially to track opposition, lawmakers, and every critical force in this country. And I think it is unfortunate we didn't expect such a thing from a president who the Liberian people on the basis of experience and with the rule of law. On the contrary, this is how Mr. Bwaga is running the country. But maybe we will not remain quiet. We'll continue to remind this president about his duty, that he's trying to protect the constitution of the rule of law. As it relates to July 17, maybe at the appropriate time, we will take our side and speak the message out to the Liberian people. But we are watching the process keenly to ensure that everything is done properly. Thank you for affording me the time.
Thank you, my brother, for always calling in as well. Thank you. Hello, how you doing? Musa Brown.
Yeah. Abi, how you doing, man?
I'm doing fine, boss. Go on. Let's listen to you, please.
You know, Hussein Kiawu, my brother from Kidnapping, made me to laugh. You know, it's so shameful and disgraceful for Hussein Kiawu. Anyway, so in that, in fact, Hussein Kiawu, so the back job. So no, Abi. No, we don't need a rocket scientist to tell anybody that Liberian people are suffering. Maybe, no, we don't.
Okay.
So when Joseph Bwaga stay out there and spare our rubbish, and you think he's speaking to people who are dumbfounded?
The man said the country moving
I mean,
forward. He
it's
said
just
the race pack car is moving the country forward. Usin Kyawu says
look,
the
man.
speed is
You
from
see, you
between
know what
20.
happened? No, maybe there is only AB. You know the reason why Joseph Walker is saying that is because the Liberian people have now rise up to stand up to the occasion, so that he will know that the Liberian people is suffering.
Okay.
So because the Liberian people quiet, that's why he's speaking the way he's speaking. See that old man who Liberian people have saved. When things are hard, so difficult, when people can't even pay their children's school fees, schools got to arrange the payment where it used to be 4 times, 3 times. Now the school is arranging the payment to be 10, just so that people will be able to pay school fees.
You're right.
He set himself there and talking about the country is moving forward. Yeah, man. What kind of hypocrisy and deception is that? No, Ebi, look, this thing, sometimes when we're talking there, so like me, Ebi, I can afford my children will go to school. What about other people in the rural villages?
All right.
How about the people who can't afford food, man? Why should you play the kind of mockery out of them? Thank you, man. God bless
All
you.
right, thank you, Moose. I appreciate. I'll get about team, but let me get up. Eddie, what's up? How's everything with you?
We need to talk, man.
But I will call you.
I will call you to talk.
Okay.
All right. Well, bro, you see, if somebody come on the radio,
you get authority and go by the business. You were tossing. I knew you don't want to boy appointment and go. So get authority, you want to you go.
No, bro, you see, if somebody come on to say that brain people enjoying, look, maybe that the person who said enjoying, maybe for me, I let to focus on muscle rather. Go in the very interiors. Maybe I get some video upon video in my phone. See how our people suffering. Look, if you get the people the insurance that you want to rescue them, there's somebody coming on the radio say that our people improving gradually. Maybe even we with our defending president we are. No day will come out to say that people are not suffering in our country. We admit that people were suffering. We made a challenge in our government. There's somebody come out to say that they enjoying, like people enjoying. You see people that they got their blessing. If you not be honest, if you come on the radio, God will bless you. But once you come out and lie, like people enjoying, do you know? Just take your radio and go and ask people in the broad country or in the broad muscle rather. See how our people, yes, but for taking our people, most of our children they drop you out of school. Then you can't say how to enjoy. You first step again.
All right, leave you see alone. Don't describe me in that manner. I wouldn't. Thank you, my man. So, you know, other girl who used to come, the Unity Party girl who you are looking for, man or me. You see, I can entertain you're the Unity Party people, and you see what I'm doing, but don't come with the intent of coming to attack, but you will not survive because you know me. I will not take that from you. But other girl, I know that man you're looking for. You don't know a boyfriend, be or you know that man you're looking for true. She can't come back again. I don't say, Mommy, who?
Thank you very much. Maybe I'm Spencer Mohammed, and I come from a Popo corner, down Coast Radio, White Town Community.
Okay,
maybe thank you for this topic tonight. Thank you very much. Maybe I just want to buttress one of the corner. He said that police are now lowering car. Maybe that's true. Come to red light. When you come to red light,
no man. What you mean red light police loading car in red light?
Yes, red light. Red light, when you come to red light, you will see the police will go and sit in the keke and load the keke and then they will get something and go. This is how this 42 years experiment have degraded our country. And I hear my brother talking yesterday when the US rate was 150, they said it was the Fulani that brought the rate to to 150. Today, US rate is $205 or $210. There's for $1 United States, there's somebody come and say like the rest are enjoying.
No, but Braga said the race car is now working. So the race car is operating at speed. The country is going forward. That's what he said today.
The race car is gradually taking us to the great side. Because it is who police rowing car, it tells you how the country is like. 7, according to my intel, some of them have not taken pay. And you see a vast percentage of the country doing GSA director job, that tells you the country is going. And you see the labor minister telling us today that the civil servant agency is doing his job. It tells you that this government is getting us gradually, this park race car is getting us gradually to the green side. But by the grace of God, this Ray Parker will go and Liberia will stay. Thank you very much for giving me the
Thanks,
opportunity.
boss, for
Long
your
live Liberia
contribution. I
and long
appreciate
live the
that.
people
Thank you,
that live in Liberia. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Mahendra, let's hear from you quickly, please.
Baby, fine, Jim, my
Doing
son.
fine, man.
How will the reason?
Great, oh, thank God.
The people, all I know, like the other people know that we're catching her time. So that when what I make can go on radio and say that for nothing, the whole world know. I got some family members in Ghana, they say they will never come in until Bosca move from power. Because of what they, I swear to my husband, I die. Yes, that's what I'm telling you. The whole world know. He pretending. Journalists on children watching Facebook. The people that they say working facing a row. They wanted water to drink. No water. That a boy can say that yesterday man doing this and that. Yesterday man. He said, I come and get you 2 sacks of water. Now you supposed to get 2 sacks of water to drink. That you? That what they were doing, all that thing for nothing to move from there, for them to put the rebel speaker there. That thing they wanted to do. But let me tell you, it be the prayers are behind those people. It will not go in vain. You know how many people pray for those people? I can tell God, say, God, if that for nothing do it, come and show it to us. But if they're not him, Almighty, you know what to do. Putting people doing so for nothing business. So that you know for nothing when left from here wanted to bring peace between you and we are and all. You left, you play that trick, that wickedness, that man went with you, and you plot that thing here. And live with them. The country where we suffering, go on the market. When you get the road, the whole road change for police. You scared of police, man. Try to open your mouth of police, man. Because when you say, hey, Jenna, I get the boy that phone a baby. The young baby in the class say they were beating the boy, they carry the boy, so bitch. Check it off for me, AB. Then you call me tomorrow. If that's true. Check it off. Won't get the lower, somebody the lower the baby never string, a hanky. Put the baby in the class, take through with the boy, show video and all. That baby was crying. Small child that. Somebody telling me say they carry the boy to police station, police beat the boy. You can see the video. They beating the boy. They can't stop bishop. We cannot left relating in our own country. And I tell God, thank you, George. You are showing it to us. Say you let's see it. Today. The stupid country we living in, like the stupid thing we living in, and something excuse for expression.
Thank you. Let me pick this one, and I think we'll be closing now. Hello.
Amy?
Yeah, let's hear from you, man, quickly.
Hello?
Yeah, hello, I'm hearing you. Are you hearing me? Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Hello?
Yeah, I said we are hearing you. Can you just go on? Okay, I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
Yeah. This is Mary calling from Minnesota.
Yeah,
thank you for the show, Amy. I called you because of Hassan Kiawu, who called in want to lie to the people that the country, the government is doing okay. Amy, how Hassan they feel in that country? There are video training on the Facebook. Live. It's not a picture, but live. People going live. Finding babies in plastic bag. People telling the Liberia, the police that so area, people are there crying. They're killing people there. The police are not going there to go raid that place. But they're raiding market women over there. And you want to come here to come tell us that the government is doing better, is doing this and doing that people can see. He's a young guy. The way I've listened to him, he's a young guy.
Okay.
They need to stop what they're doing, Evie.
All right.
Thank you for the show. Thank you for lighting our minds. Okay. Anytime you come on, we can get a little bit released on this side here. Right. Because we worry about your business on the side. Right. Until we can hear your voice and hear other people speaking, then we'll feel a little bit released. Thank you for the show.
All right. Thank you so much. And Tendi, Maria, and the rest of the other people. Thanks to all of you for the time. So until we are back here tomorrow, God willing, with another edition of the show, which of course will be the midweek edition, the presentation, the midweek presentation. Tonight, several persons played, so I was able to do draws. It reached out to them. And because it's automatic, it's tomorrow. I'll be calling you up when you fall in the categories of 10,000 up to 100,000. Wherever you fall, I will call you up tomorrow. So I want to say thanks to all of you. But we are saying the government of the Republic of Liberia, habeas corpus, which of course means you have the body. They have to return all the bodies that they have. They just confiscated, and they just grab people, kidnap them, and they are doing kidnapping. Why it would take for the how police will be kidnapping? And then say it's kidnapping. Anyway, we are certainly getting there. Thanks to all of you for the time. Until we're back here tomorrow with the midweek edition. Do have a pleasant night. Bye.